morning, good morning, good morning. Tuning into another morning episode of the Wonderkind Morning Show. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is very safe, very sound, and very ready for some fun. Good em up. What's good? Will.i.am. And Will.i.am, hello. Thank you so much for that donation. You left before I guess you could see me saying thank you. The other day, guys, if you guys weren't there, I went live at church because it was the first time I played drums in a while because I usually don't pick up the drums as much anymore. And I went live, and Will.i.am dropped off a massive donation of $50. And I just wanted to tell him thank you in front of everybody. It was greatly appreciated, and I wasn't expecting it. And God bless. You know what I'm saying? Best nation donation. But the first person in here is Will.i.am. So what's up, man? Good morning. Kush, Mr. Wiz Khalifa himself. Good morning. What's good, everybody? I see you there, man. Producer, what's good, man? We here. Listen, we have fun today. It's a good 2 topics. The Truth Said Nitro, what's good? We in here. Yeah. I'm here, man. I'm here. What's it called? Let's see. King Lee, what's good, my bro? Yeah, King Lee's in here, man. Hope everything's good, man. Habitual line stepper. Ramsey might be on the way to be more. I could definitely see them making a trade post June 1 after Miami eats most of the salary. Ooh. Oh. We'll see. We will see. Antonio Williams, good morning. He said, good morning, my people. Good morning, good morning. King Blaze, what's good, bro? We here. Stacy, good morning. How are you doing this morning? I see you, Will.i.am, man. Thanks again, man. Much love, man. Much love. And I'll always preach this, guys. The best nation in the world, donation. But on this Tuesday morning, we got 2 topics. And you already know what one of the main topics are. It's been trending for a while. Everybody's talking about it. Good morning, Andre Simmons. How you doing? Or is it Simmons or is it Simons? I don't want to say it wrong. I'm just going to go Andre, yes. All right. I'm glad you're showing up today. Glad you're here with us. Let's have some fun. But for Baltimore Raven fans, for any team, for any NFL team fan, because we do have guys in here and ladies in here that are fans of other teams, Jalen Ramsey is pretty much on the trading block. Now, I believe that what he's owed is $26 million. The Miami Dolphins are eating $4 million right now of keeping him as long as they've kept him. And I believe whatever team takes him up next has to pay him the rest of the $21 million of that contract. So, guys, the reason why I'm bringing this up is quite simple, right? I don't want to hear this. I don't want to see it. I don't want to believe it. I don't even want to put it in front of me. Here's the thing, guys, and I've said this before. That one thing we're eating off of so much off that topic. We talked about EDC the other day, right? We talked about how they've cheaped out building around Lamar and building this offense. And Jalen Ramsey is an amazing piece, but he's a very expensive piece. I seen what habitual line stepper said, and that could be very well true. After June 1st, they might cut him so they can just go somewhere else and then, eat most of that and then get traded. That'll probably be that's the only way I can see the Ravens doing anything. But I don't want to hear that we don't have it, but somehow we'll find it for Jalen Ramsey. I don't want to hear it. Like, I do not want to hear it. Like, and shout outs to Lunch Break Hot Take for always saying hashtag defund the defense. We are ranked, I believe, for this upcoming year, 11th in defensive spending in the NFL. We are last in offensive line spending. We are second to last in offensive weapons spending. So I come to you guys and I say this. Everybody keeps saying, Nitro, we can't do this, you can't do that. We don't have the funds. Why do you always just want to play Madden? But somehow we're able to manipulate the cap, find the money when it comes to the defensive side of the ball. Make it make sense. Like, he's not even what he used to be. He's on the decline. At least, what's his name from Green Bay is still very young, very spry. Jalen Ramsey's getting up there, and he's still one of the best, but he's hit his peak. How I believe he's in his, did he hit his 30s yet? Let me go check. How old is he? Yeah, he's 30 years old. For a corner, man, that's old. I be saying, what's up, what's up? So you got an older corner that even after the Miami picks up the $4 million, it's still worth around $21 million and change. And the next team would have to pay him out of that. So I'm saying, why are Raven fans saying, oh, he would look so good in purple and black? He would look so good with the call behind his name. He would look so good as part of the flock. Make it make sense. Y'all keep saying we don't got money. We don't got funds. We don't got the dinero, the peso, the yen, the dollar, the greenbacks. So why on God's name is everyone hoping that we get him? Just like you said on the offensive side, plenty of times and scaring other people, we can't afford it. Why are we looking at it? And I know it's going to ruffle some people's feathers too. Because Gerald Longmire, good morning. Because once again, when it comes, we are so conditioned as Raven fans, and when we see defensive players, oh, yeah, we can get like a seal, like a you know when you go to the theme parks and they throw the fish and silver and do it, right? Like they do like that. That's literally us every time the Ravens do anything. They throw us a little fish, you know what I'm saying, like a defender, and we go just like one of those seals, just like that, happy as whatever because we got our little fish. Well, I got bigger fish to fry. Jalen Ramsey would be, listen, if we got him on the cheap, I would never say no. But we're not going to get him on the cheap. We're not. We are not. Gregory Smith, good morning, Big Grumpy, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. We need O-line. Period. Exclamation. In quotations. That's my proclamation. Like, when are we going to get, like, at Ravens, we got to get out of our own way. We give our front office too many passes. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, and I know the Ravens are looking at this. I know they are. Unless it's a June 1st cut, like our habitual line stepper said, and we can get it for the super cheap. I mean, so cheap. You be wondering, like, so cheap, you want to make you want to slap your own mama. You know what I'm saying? If it's not that cheap, I don't want them. Because once again, we don't got the money. And then when we get it, we go, oh, well, we just got Jalen Ramsey. We don't got enough money to give to the offensive line. That's what y'all will cope and say. Why would I want anything else then? Eli Sports Guy, what's up, man? What's good? Morning. Mind you, Jalen Ramsey is still a top 5 corner in the league, I believe. Top 5, top 6. So he can still give you a lot of bang for your buck. Undoubtedly so. But, and mind you, I would like to see him, and I would like it. But I'm not trying. We have bigger, like we have more important things, like the trenches. What about a pass rusher? Every time I say I want a pass rusher, they be like, oh, it's too expensive. We know why Calais isn't here. They didn't think Calais was worth it. Well, we can go cheaper somebody. We can save all those millions. We don't got to pay him what he wants. You know where I'm coming from? That's why Calais isn't here. Why haven't you already went after Matthew Judon? Matthew Judon's a cheap guy right now. He'd be great in rotation. You haven't went after him yet. You're hoping that his number comes down even further. I'm hyped to the games. I see the games. I know the way the business is conducted. Don't call me crazy. Siko Kage was good. Good morning. Keely said we ain't getting him. Laugh out loud. We better not, because what's going to be an excuse? Oh, we got him, and oh, I'm such a great GM. What about the trenches? Oh, well, you know, we'll get there when we get there. Then you'll make the excuse that we got no money. Isn't that, listen, we've been running with one of the cheapest O-lines in the NFL for years. This last year isn't one of the only years we've had a cheap O-line. You heard as soon as Lamar got his money, everyone out was, well, Lamar makes a lot of money. And, it's hard building a team around that, but it's our jobs to do it. So we're trying to mitigate so much spending. So what was happening when Lamar was on his rookie contract? He wasn't making that money then. What happened to all that money then? What happened to all that money when Lamar was making a pittance of what he should get, pennies? What happened to all the money then? Where were you spending it? You sure as heck wasn't spending it on weapons. You wasn't spending it on quarterback. So where was all the money? See, when this starts to come down, this is where people start getting uncomfortable. Because this is the uncomfortable conversations that we have to start having. I'll take an S or an LB before getting Ramsey. I would have taken a linebacker before getting Ramsey. I don't think a linebacker is more imperative to winning than a cornerback, personally. I would disagree with you on that, Eli. A safety, maybe, but not a linebacker. Thank you. You openly wasted 5 seasons. 5. You didn't even want to give him a contract. You wanted it laden with beer escalators and stuff in it. Ridiculous. And then when he finally gets paid, your excuses, he makes so much, this is so hard. Like, come on now, bro. I don't like stuff like that. Because when people pivot and be like, well, Lamar's making a lot of money. Well, Lamar's only been on that contract now for 2 years. What happened to the previous 5 years? There was stuff from the past, they had to try to get from. And, just Tucker was making a lot of money. And, Ronnie was making some money. And, what I'm saying? We played the corner and, what I'm saying? And we put in the safety, what I'm saying? Like, no, get out of here. Y'all are liars, deceivers, heartbreakers, heart takers, and I won't take you back in the house. So I'm taking the house, the car, the kids, and the dog. I want it all. My love don't cost. You're a liar, deceiver, heartbreaker, heart taker. Like, bro, I'm so serious, man. I need Raven fans to wake up. We cannot keep falling for the same foolishness. This is exactly what I'm saying. We've wasted money. We've done things wrong. And now we're hearing, and I know some of y'all are like, well, we're not getting him. You know what I'm saying? You're making a big something out of nothing. Y'all always say that. And then when they end up on the team, then all I hear is, we needed him. It was a good value. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, bro. You can't keep saying you don't got money when it comes to your offense, but somehow you have a nice little savings account and a piggy bank when it comes to defenders. Nah, bro, get out of here. Especially when we watched how bad the defense was last season, for most of the season, for at least 75% of the season. Got one of the highest paid defenses and one of the worst defenses. Make it make sense. Bro, what times did this show start? I'm always late. 9:30 to about 9:30, 9:45 every morning. It usually takes around 5 minutes for everything to get loaded on YouTube because YouTube's load speeds are real slow at times. So when I go live, it'll be just because I connect this to OBS. So it takes a little while for it to go. So between 9:30 and 9:45, we start every morning. Bro, why do we have a $100 million linebacker? Yeah, we have a $100 million linebacker. Remember when they said we didn't have money, we had to hold off all the money to pay Lamar, and then we got Roquan and we found all that money to pay him, no problem, no questions asked. And they were like, the reason why Lamar's not getting his contract done because he doesn't have an agent, and then Roquan didn't have an agent. Y'all noticed that, right? Okay. Y'all really playing games with me, bro. It's like mental gymnastics. If we get Tyler Booker at 27, Henry breaks 2,000 yards easily this year. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Tyler Booker. The problem is, will they take him in the first round? Will they say, he's not worth the first round, he's a guard. Let's get him in the third. Hopefully he drops. That's how the Ravens pick. They pick best player available, BPA. So that's what I agree with you, bro. If that's what we need, he's the best player at that position available right there. And y'all already said we got everything else. Go get him. Go get a Tyler Booker. Heck, go get 2. You have to start to ask yourself, what were the Ravens really wasting money on then? You weren't paying your wide receivers. You weren't paying your running backs. You weren't paying. You had one person on the line that made money. That was Ronnie. That was it. You let everybody else go or move them or traded them or whatever else it was, right? You weren't paying your quarterback. So who was you really paying? You were literally paying 1 or 2 players on offense and like 7 players on defense. And a kicker. Which I'm not even mad at the kicker because Justin Tucker was automatic. You know what I'm saying? And you see just how important he was. But y'all see what I'm trying to say. Exactly. You remember the excuses when they weren't ready to pay Lamar? It was, it's because, working with a guy without a contract is so, without an agent is so hard. You guys don't understand the difficulty of it. Roquan comes in there, new to the team, right? Didn't even play a full season with the team, right? Comes in, right? Wants a new contract, right? No agent, right? Gets it done within one hour and becomes the highest paid, most guaranteed, or whatever else it was for a linebacker. All across the board, most. It's like, come on now, bro. Y'all playing games with people. Y'all playing real games with people. I'm not one of them. I'm not dumb. And I'm not foolish, and I'm not naive. I'm not. All right, Zelly's saying Tyler Booker or Shamar Stewart. Whichever one makes sure that my quarterback is safe and sound and can get tucked in at night, then I'm good. Straight up. I always lean back to the fact that Lamar is the most accurate, most productive quarterback from a clean pocket in the NFL. He is also the best quarterback when blitzed. So if you give him even an extra second during the blitz, he's even better, right? And his statistics go through the roof. And if you keep a clean pocket, he's undoubtedly the best. He was the best this season from a clean pocket. Could you imagine if he gets a clean pocket more? Or for longer periods? Or more consistently? What would his stats look like then? What would Derrick Henry's rushing stats look like then? What would the scoreboard look like then? How much would the defense be when every time all they got to do is pin their ears back and go get the quarterback because they know that we are literally going to bludgeon you and outthrow you all game long. We're gonna outscore you. Come on now, bro. True said we overpaid. Yeah, I love Rowe too. And I'm happy he got his money. Do I believe it was overpaid? Yes. I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm glad he got his money and we paid him. But it's a slap in the face because you paid him before you paid Lamar. Will you stream after the Liars luncheon? Probably, yeah. He never wants to restructure his contract. And Williams said it best. They said they paid Rowe before they paid Lamar. Nasty, crazy, nasty work. And now he becomes available, and every Raven fan is sitting there like a seal that wants a fish. Looking at that little fish, are going to go out and say, let's get him. No! Remember, we don't got money. We broke. That's $25 million worth of corner right there. Oh my, everyone hates Chris Julius. It's nasty, bruh. I'll never understand, and mind you, I know no team is perfect. I know teams make mistakes. I know 2020 hindsight is always 2020. But once again, like I said before, there's been a lot of moves that was common sense that the Ravens have refused to make because they said, we are going to go cheap. And everyone gives them a pound. Oh, yeah, it's so smart to go cheap. It's like, yeah, we can go cheap because, Lamar can move. You know what I'm saying? How important is he? Well, look when Lamar's making everybody miss. That's the person we really got to pay. We're fine. We'll be competitive every year. Got me weak. As Ezra Ruaka / Campbell because his first name means war. Simmons if they gone. Okay, see, I watch a lot more of some of these guys. This year, I didn't look at a lot of the draft prospects like I did the previous years. Previous years, I was in on it because we needed wide receiver. We needed O-line. We needed corner. We needed safety. We needed edge. Like, we needed mad stuff. Ramsey is a fringe top 5 corner right now. Fringe. A better O-line means a better Lamar and Henry. Who wouldn't want that exactly? You get a better return on your investment if you build up the line. KBZ, what's good, my bro? Someone needs to look up the metrics of time spent improvising versus time spent in a clean pocket. Yeah, so top G, we're talking a clean pocket. No improvisational moves going on. From a clean pocket, Lamar he throws the most touchdowns, he's the most accurate, highest completion percentage, highest passer rating, highest yards per pass, all that stuff. He also has the highest yard on a regular pocket, whatever else, highest yards per pass, per play. And he's the best player from the blitz. Statistically. Not just from my opinion. Statistically speaking. Detailed Raven fans already know they've been cheating on the whole line. We going, yo. Exactly, bro. It's like, look. You don't want to give Lamar the top of the weapons? Fine. Okay, no problem. Build him a wall. At that point, I'm sounding like Trump. Build the wall! My new name is Trump Tro. Build the wall. Build it. And they'll pay for it to get built. Keep out those transgressors. Trying to hurt my QB. Oh. I'm dancing. One day I'm gonna come in with orange skin, a yellow, what's it called? Yellow hair, and my name's gonna be Trump Tro. Watch. And I'm gonna say, build a wall. Make Baltimore great again. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yo. Get out of here. Yo, my God, bro. But I'm not lying though, bro. Like, if you don't have the weapons, build the line. But they don't want to give him the weapons. They don't want to build the line. They're just like, Lamar, we're doing our best. We're doing everything through the draft. Make it work. Help us develop these guys. It's nasty work. What killed me, Nitro? It was when people questioned if Lamar could play in the pocket when his coach was Bobby Petrino making makes. Exactly. Can't imagine what I walk in on. I'm dead serious with y'all guys. I'm going to wear a red hat and just going to say, make the O-line great again. Watch. Call me Trump Tro. I'm dead serious with y'all. I'm not joking. If you are the Titans, who are you drafting number 1? Shedeur. To me, in this draft, it goes Shedeur, Travis Hunter, then Cam. That's the top 3 picks in my estimation. If Shedeur slides, the Browns might be able to get him and trade back in and get him and Shedeur. Travis Hunter and Shedeur. Which would be I'd be so pissed. Nyrump. Now that sounds kind of whoa. Pause. Yo, Nyrump. Come on now, bro. Nitro, they say they draft one of the top guards. Does he go at right guard? I do not want to see Filet. You know his name. Filet. Get cooked on every down. Now go lay your head down on the bench. Lay your head down on the bench. Lay your head down, so we can win a Super Bowl. Yeah, lay your hey up on the bench. Yo, hey up on the bench. Yo, lay your head down, fillet. Up on that bench, fillet. Yo, like, I do not want this man on the field, bro. I'm dead serious with you, man. Like, coach, I'm serious, man. Lord, but I'll turn to whatever y'all need me to do. Listen, if I could try, you want me to turn into Michael Jackson? Filet, are you okay? Are you okay, Filet? Like, I'll turn to whatever we need to do for him not to be on the field no more. Straight up. I'll turn into a Catholic. No, palima merci, baito, santi, tonto, ding. Whatever you need. Like, yo. Like, straight up, bro. I'm not joking. Like, that be making me so mad. That man be getting cooked. Oh, my God. Yo, somebody clip that. Yo, somebody clip that for me, please. Lele be getting cooked. Bro, he be getting cooked all day. That's why we call him fish fillet, Chick-fil-A. The man gets cooked, ate up with some tartar sauce. Like, it be nasty work. Kid, listen, let me tell you something right now. It's about consistency, guys. I'm not asking for the best O-line in the biz. I'm not asking for that. I want you to understand context. Nitro is not even asking for the best O-line. I'm just asking for a top 15 O-line. That's all I'm asking for. Top 15. If we have a top 15 overall O-line from inside and out, the Super Bowl is undoubtedly ours. Undoubtedly. And I'm going to be making crazy work of everyone that's been talking real spicy. Because you know that's what I've been waiting on, right? I'm going to make an entire, weeks of episodes where I'm just flaming individual team and individual fan bases per day. I'm going to make a big calendar. Like Monday, oh, that's for the Bills. Gotcha. Tuesday, that's for the Bengal fans. Gotcha. Wednesday, that's for the Detroit Lions fans. Gotcha. Like, I'm dead serious with you. It'll be straight cook time. Call me Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee. Chick-fil-A, fish fillet. Dang it, open all day. They get to our quarterback in under 5. Oh. Yo, tell me that didn't work. Yo, tell me that didn't work. Straight up, that's what happens. I'm tired of guys being able to line up 4 and just pin their ears back and they get to our quarterback. Like, that's ridiculous. And mind you, I want to say I like Jalen Ramsey. I love Jalen Ramsey. But if we don't have money for the offensive line, if we don't have money for the trenches on the D line or the edges, how do we got money for a corner? You tell me how. You tell me how. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody. If you ain't giving me that, I don't want it. I don't want no corner. Straight up. A corner is a guy that can't get no plate over here. Spending all that money. Certainly not a problem. All I care about is protecting my QB. Layway, fillet, underlay. They get to our quarterback with under 5 pass rushers. Nah, bro. In 3.5. Yo, coach. I've seen tape where they've gotten quick pressure with 3 men on the line. 3. Uno, dos, tres. The Holy Trinity. Bro, get out of here, bro. Nah, man. I wanted that they have to bring an extra guy. Then you let Lamar say, okay. Then he's looking at, okay, I see the hot. Now you're looking at your hot routes, right? Said, okay, where's my dump balls? Where's my hot route? Oh, you bringing somebody extra? Got you. Throw it behind it. Bam. There it goes. 20 yards, 15 yards. Do it again. Come on, I dare you. Oh, we're going to run 4. Oh, look. Now Lamar gets to sit back there like a model. Like how Tom Brady, why do you think people used to say Tom Brady used to look like a model? He used to be able to stand back there in the pocket. Didn't even have to pump. He was standing just like this. Touchdown! I want that for my QB. Like, yo, straight up, bro. I want that for my QB. I want that for my QB. I want that for my QB. If I'm not getting it now, I'm going to be mad. Nitro, you owe me 3 Nitro slaps, and you're not my dad for the live donations. Check your Cash App. Hold on now. Hold on now. Oh, Joey, I see you there with the $10 donation. I got you, bro. Thank you so much for that donation. Let me read it off to you guys. Yes, first donation of the day. Yes, thank you so much. You didn't put a message in it. All love, man. All love. I got it. I got you. Oh, and you also wanted this one.
Finish him, Daddy.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Oh my God, I love these sounds, bro. I swear I do. This man said you wanted 3. I got you 3, and I got you with that.
Finish him, Daddy.
Yo, my gosh. Oh my gosh. We need to protect Lamar and Derrick Henry. Exactly. Do you know what they do? When they get that extra guy from Derrick, they go straight at his knees. They go straight at his ankles. They do the same thing to Lamar. That's another reason why I want the O-line fixed. Defenders are allowed to kill our players, and we're not allowed to say anything. They're allowed to cheap shot our QB. They're allowed to cheap shot Derrick Henry and everything else. They're allowed to cheap shot our wide receivers. How many face masks have you seen on Zay Flowers already? Think about it. So they already know that the referees are going to let foolishness go. So they go there and they cheap shot our guys, especially our QB. Why on God's name would I not want to protect our QB from cheap shots? We have video proof where he got tackled, our QB, in the middle of the field, and they took his ankle and almost ripped it off. I need Linderbaum to put on some more weight. I need Ronnie still getting back to what Ronnie used to be. And I need a guard. You say Tyler Booker or one of these guys. Bring me somebody nice. I like Rosengarten. I like it. I think Rosengarten's going to be good this year. I liked Rosengarten when we took him. I was like, oh, I like him. Oh, yeah. I like him. Bring him over here. You know, pause. Kind of sounds a little suspect. You know what I'm saying? But I like Rosengarten. So I'm not worried about Rosengarten. But you see that man like Filet? The one that makes me sound like I'm seeing Lloyd all day? Yo, yeah. He needs to go. And you know what's sad? Filet has the size that teams covet. Right? He has the size that you be like that. Like he's huge. Pause. He's big by NBA standards. The man's like 6'8", 400 pounds. He's big by NBA standards. So yeah, I get that, but he can't move. His feet are literal cinder blocks. And not a cinder block where you can bust over somebody's head. Cinder block that keeps him thing in the ground. Nah, bro. Don't need it, bro. I don't need it. How come our team doesn't mention other players on the other team doing cheap shots? You would think they would. Exactly. How does that not get brought up? I've seen them try to rip off Zay Flowers' head. You've seen them hit our corners and stuff like that in routes, and nothing gets called. Push them out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? Before catching them, nothing gets called. Nothing gets called. Defense or offense. I've seen them try to take out the legs of our offensive linemen. chop blocks and all type of not chop blocks. When you come, you know what I'm talking about, when you go low and you try to flip the defender from when you're running a stretch. They stay trying to do that like submarine our guys. It's ridiculous. Nobody cares that because we're the Ravens. And I'm tired of it. Tired of it. Also, in other news that you got, I bring you all the news, man. Call me CNSB Tro. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of hoopla about Blue Origin going up into orbit. And I believe it was an all-female team that went up there. And they were weightless and everything else like that. And this got a lot of backlash from people. People was hating, going at it, attacking it, saying, why are we wasting so much money putting people just to have fun in the space? I believe one of them was Katy Perry and certain stuff like that. She went up there with them also. I have the video of it too. Check this out. Them actually going up. Yeah, like they're weightless.
3, taking up space!
They do look like the Fantastic Four.
In space.
Bait, Zay, Isaiah Likely, managers to drop in 5.
Flynn, I got you. Oh, I got you, Flynn.
Drew is stupid, bro. The Fantastic 6. So yeah, they were up there. Bezos, that's his.
The moon. You guys, I will have to tell you, look at the moon.
That's his wife.
That's amazing. Wow, look at the blue line.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Wow.
That's
So that's his wife, and then they went up there and they had fun. I'm gonna be real with you guys, and I know you guys have probably seen the hate online. I don't really care. I really don't. I mean, Bezos, he's rich. People are saying he needs to spend his money in other ways. How are you going to tell somebody how to spend their money? Like, you're the one that, I don't believe in stuff like that, bro. I do not believe in it. I do not believe in it. I work hard. I try to build something. I'll try to build a network. I told you guys, I'm trying to build the Wunderkind Network, where there's multiple sports channels, kid shows, learning stuff, all that type of stuff, news, regular, new worldwide news. That's my dream, to build an actual network. If I work and put out the time and build it properly and it turns into something successful, how dare anybody tell me how to spend money? How dare you drive a nice car? How dare you buy a nice house? How dare you go here? How dare you? I don't believe in that. If you put the time in, and he did get divorced, Top G. His ex-wife got, I believe, what was it, $50 billion in the divorce settlement. So he's divorced, but he got remarried or engaged to a Lorena or whatever, something like Sanchez, and it's the Spanish-looking woman in with the kind of wide face. So yeah, that's his fiance or wife. It's one of the two. And like I said, rich people doing rich people things. What's new? Exactly. If you want to spend your money to go do that, go do it. I don't really care. But to hate and be like, oh, there's people with problems in this world. Why are they allowed to do that? It's because it's their money. It's their money. Mind you, I've read the Bezos story. I actually was the first person in my family to have Amazon. To show you how crazy, because I used to fix computers. That was my hustle when I was growing up. I know some people say when they hustle, they do other things. No, when I wanted to pick up extra money as I got older, to my 20s and stuff, I was no longer a kid weeding out the gardens and cutting lawn. I was fixing computers. That was my side hustle down here. And you remember everybody back then had a desktop in their house. I was doing hardware and software. And I was a decent hacker at the time. Decent. I wasn't the best, but I was decent. And I got a lot of different programs for a lot of low prices. I had everything Adobe had to offer, I had it. Everything Microsoft had, I had it. So many different programs, and that's how I would hustle for that stuff. Straight up. And I remember when I used to get pieces, some of the parts and stuff, I'd use Amazon. And when my first stuff happened, all of my shipping and everything was free. Because I was one of their first, people for Amazon. So like for like the first year, like to be like a Amazon like subscriber, I didn't have to pay it for years. It was free for me. So everybody in my family just jumped on my account until finally they sent me a letter saying thank you so much for your support from the beginning till now, but you'll no longer be a free member. So then I decided to start paying it. But I was a free member for years. 4 years. If you don't believe me, you can ask my family. My family, my mother, my father, my sister, my brother, everybody. Like Netflix. I was with Netflix when they used to be, when they were mailing out the discs. Because my dad used to love the karate films. So and so did my friend's father. So I would always put them in for some of the those karate films, the 5 Deadly Venoms and stuff like that, the Monks of Shaolin, and then I would send in and then put it back in the mailbox and stuff. So a lot of stuff I'd have. So I read how Amazon started from a garage, like where I'm shooting this, from my garage. They busted their tail to turn Amazon into what Amazon is today. Nothing was given to them. They weren't rich. They didn't come from rich backgrounds or anything like that. I remember Redbox and all the stores and outside the drug stores like Walgreens and stuff. Yeah. Netflix pivoted from DVDs to straight online. And they didn't just beat the trend, they solidified the trend. And that was that, because remember, Redbox is what put Blockbuster out of commission. Redbox is what doomed Blockbuster. Redbox for games was fire. Money Mike, yes. That's the biggest reason why I like Redbox. All the movies I did from Netflix. But for Redbox games, nobody can be Redbox games. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it was even cheaper sometimes just to get because you can get the brand new game and just rent it out for the 50 days and then it's yours. So if you couldn't get it in the store, run to a Redbox and then just keep it and then pay it and then you're straight. You think about GameFly, exactly. So that's why I don't like when people feel entitled to somebody's earned money. You know what I'm saying? I've never believed in that. All of us are working. All of us are trying to do different things. I hope the best for all of you. I hope you guys become billionaires, millionaires, whatever else it is. But how dare me to tell you how to spend your money? If you want to go into space, go ahead. Waste your money that way. Because after this, let me tell you something right now. When you're worth as much as Jeff Bezos, there's not much more you could buy. You get to a buyer's fatigue. Because the nicest things in the world you own. He got the biggest yacht. You got the biggest home. You got the biggest jet. You got all the rare shoes. You got a gold toilet. After a while, that stuff just becomes meaningless to you. So that's why you be seeing rich people start doing craziness, going up on mountaintops. Do you know Mount Everest is covered with poop? Did y'all know that? Message. When they remember back when we were younger, all the rich people used to try to go climb Mount Everest or one of those things for just something to just like a joy, like a thrill ride. You feel me? I remember Hollywood Video, King Lee. I remember Hollywood Video. I used to have a super video down here I used to go to. But then we also have Hollywood Video in Puerto Gorda. But yeah, man. Do you know that Mount Everest is covered in poop? Because remember, there's no bathrooms. So when they go up there, they poop on the mountain. They poop on the mountain, and then they just leave the poop there. And there's been so many people to go up and down Everest that is covered in poop. Human feces. Defecation. You got advanced warfare from what? So did I, bro. Oh, so did I. You couldn't get them in the store because they were sold out. So I ran to a red. That's how I tell you what I did. Yeah, if I couldn't buy it outright at Walmart and they were sold out, I would go to one. I'd look for the red box. Try to get the game. Because they'd always have it. Yup. So if you ever hear anybody say, I got this water from Mount Everest, spit it out. Spit it out. Yo. Yeah, if you look it up on your phone if you think I'm lying. It's covered in poop from top to bottom. I'm talking about you'll be walking, you just see long strands of turds everywhere. Go figure. Yep. Everywhere. And you'll see dead bodies. Dead bodies and poop you'll see up and down Everest. That's why if they ever had a water bottle company and it was called Everest, I'm not drinking it. Like, you're gonna pay me. You look, I'll be like, look at that and be like, what's that right there? What's that right there? Yo, I still got my VHS movies in the storage. I still got some too. My pops. Like, bro, like, that's how that junk is crazy, bro. Bro, you just made me think, yeah. A gold tour is a different type of money. Money Mike, you said that. Money Mike saying a gold. I love when things come together. Yeah, but it becomes nothing after a while. That's why you be hearing a lot of these rich people do like extravagant things, and then all of a sudden it doesn't mean nothing to them no more because they've done it all. That's why some of them get into drugs. They start doing all food, jumping off mountainsides, bungee jumping, because life loses its thrill. Because they've experienced everything that life has to offer. They can do the most depraved, revolting, exciting things that the world has to offer. They've done it all. So life almost becomes boring. They're just like, And now people going to space. Oh, we going to space now? Wait, they're going to start throwing them out of this. Watch. You're going to start having them say, going into space. They're going to have them start doing skydiving from space. That's going to be the next one. Watch. Just for thrill for rich people. Watch. Watch. I'm telling y'all. They actually use the bodies as markers. As markers. Yeah. The dead bodies on Everest just stay there. I don't have a VCR no more. I still have a DVD player and a Blu-ray player. I don't have a VCR no more, though. I do not have a VCR no more. I think my mom has one in like a box, but we don't have any that's hooked up anymore. Everyone keeps saying we have not been to space. Bro, we have orbiting, satellites up there right now. Like orbiting satellites, bro. I don't know how you can even argue that. Like orbiting satellites are there. And you just seen them go up there and overlook the world. Like some of the stuff that they have, like you can zoom in and see. Like when you zoom in, you can see like the people, like the space station and certain stuff like that. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But guys, that's the episode of the Wunderkind Morning Show. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here with me. You already know we end every show with a little bit of nostalgia. Now, yesterday we did a block from the 90s. And it was called TGIF. This one is another block. I need you guys to answer which block it is. This block put on so many iconic shows that I've lost count. At least 10 iconic shows were in this block. Which block am I talking about? Please, guys, hit the chats. Let me know what you guys are doing. And I do have a hint if you guys want it. Let's do it. Chick-fil-A, all day, open, in 5, feel alive, my gosh, are y'all serious? Okay, I got that. Don't worry. This one's a little harder. I got what's it called? A hint. Y'all don't remember that? Are y'all serious right now? There it goes. Come on, y'all don't remember that? Come on, no, don't play me like this, guys. I gave y'all the hint. Y'all don't got it still? Y'all saying C block, H&R block. Yo. O block. Not Toonami, you're close. will.i.am, you're close. You're close, but it's not Toonami. It's not Nicktoons. Oh my. What block was this name? It's a block with a whole bunch of cartoons. What was it called? This man said D3 cat dog. Oh my God, y'all is tripping. Yes, will.i.am, it is Cartoon Network. What was the block on Cartoon Network called? What was it called? It had a name. Johnny Bravo was in that block. What was it named? It's not Toonami. It's not Boomerang. Boomerang was his own channel. It wasn't called Network. It was on Cartoon Network. Come on, guys. One last guess. Come on now, guys. You're doing me dirty right now, bro. Y'all don't remember this? I played the song. Dun, 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 dun. Come on now, bro. Y'all tripping. Bro. Y'all don't remember cartoons? What? You don't remember? It would go like that. It would go like this. It would go. Cartoons. That's what it was called. That was the block with KND, Dexter, what's it called? Ed, and Eddie, Johnny Bravo. Come on now, bro. It's called Cartoons. Y'all serious? Kids Next Door. Billy and Mandy. Yeah, y'all might say CND. Codename Kids Next Door. Yeah, KND, Kids Next Door. You remember Cartoons? That's what it was called. That was the sound for it. Powerpuff Girls on it too. Cartoons. Bro, I can't believe. I thought we was about to take him to the old Nitro. Nah, bro. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't remember that, man. Oh my God, that hurts me, man. Cartoons. Yes, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, and Eddie. All of those shows on Cartoons. And then you had another block for Toonami, for all the anime. Yes, I can't believe y'all didn't remember. Y'all are saying, like, yo, will.i.am kept coming so close. I knew it was something double named. will.i.am, bro, I feel your hurt, bro. Because you're the first one to say Cartoon Network, so you're close. It's all Cartoon Network. Bro, I'm embarrassed, Nigel. I'm sorry. That was one more in my child. Bro, everybody's watched cartoons. Because I know all of you have watched Dexter Laboratory. You've watched Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, and Eddie, Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, Kid Next Door. Like, there's so many of them. There's some I'm missing. If what do you mean, which one got to go? You know, as a kid, Nickelodeon, Disney, or Cartoon Network, ooh, I couldn't pick that, bro. Because they all had something different. Like, to me, comedy was Nickelodeon. If you wanted something funny to watch, Nickelodeon had that on lock. You had Kenan and Kel, all that, Kablam, you feel me? Clarissa Explains It All, Rugrats. You had so many funny shows. Rocko's Modern Life, Our Real Monsters. Then Disney, you had all the Disney original movies. You had the Cheetah Girls. You had the Even Stevens movie. Miracle and Lane, whatever. You had Johnny Tsunami, Brink. Yeah, so Disney was great for the movies. I used to love the movies, Halloween Town, and then Cartoon Network. You know, I had all that. That was the only channel that had any of the anime. So if you wanted to watch Sailor Moon, that's what you were watching. Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, the Big O, Tenchi, right? That's what you're watching. Nah, bro. You're telling me here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Come on now. Good morning. Come on now, bro. Everybody go run to tell your own boys and homegirl. Stop for Keenan and Kel. All that. Rugrat. You're telling the Wild Thornberries. Rocket Power. No, you're not. No. There's no way Nickelodeon's going. No, Nickelodeon was goated back then. Nickelodeon was the only channel that was going head to head with Disney. And Disney had all the Mickey Mouse stuff and everything else. The famous Jet Jackson. You remember the show called The Jersey? When it would show them in the sports stars, when they would put the jersey on and get their powers or their abilities, or they were going there. American Dragon. Come on now, bro. I know. Disney can't go, Top G. I wouldn't be able to pick it because I watched them for different reasons. Like Cartoon Network was the only place you could get these type of shows and anime. It's the only one. Then Nickelodeon, they had too many classics. Rugrats, you're not living your life without Rugrats. You're not living your life without all that. Kenan and Kel, Kablam, Doug, Rocket Power, the Wild Thornberries. I know. No. And then the Disney movies are goated. Bro, the DComs, Brink, Johnny Tsunami, The 13th Year, Smart House. Come on now, bro. I wouldn't know who to pick. That's a heck. No, we're going to do that. Don't even do it. We're going to do that question another day because I'll tell you straight up, that's a good, King Lee, shout outs to you, bro. That's a heck of a question. Oh my God, Tactical Precision, we're just about to close, man. You missed crazy. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. Forgot about that one too. Yeah, that was a heavy hitter. What was it? Jackie Chan cartoon. That was on Fox. WB Kids. Jackie Chan was on WB Kids. I used to love Jackie Chan Adventures. Jackie! Oh yeah! Uncle! Oh my gosh. See, and then a lot of people like, Johnny Bravo, Ed, and Eddie. A lot of people grew up. I used to love Courage. Out of all these shows that you see right here, Dexter and Courage was the two I watched the most of. I used to love Courage Cowardly Dog. The only thing I liked about Powerpuff Girls was the song. Fighting crime, trying to save the world. They'll find they're just in time. The Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff. One more thing. Yes. Street Sharks and all that stuff. Those were more back then. But the channels, the argument tactical is who would you give up? Cartoon Network, Disney, or Nickelodeon? And I wouldn't be able to make that choice. I can't. I just can't. I grew up. Disney is Disney. Every kid grows up with Disney. The Lion King, all the cartoons, Tailspin, Goof Troop, you know what I'm saying? The Little Mermaid, all those shows, Timon and Pumbaa. Then you have the DComs, like the Disney original movies, Halloween Town, Xenon for the 20th century. Zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova, zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova, zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl. Come on now, bro. Cheetah Girls, High School Musical, even I didn't like High School Musical. But those, you can't just get rid of Disney. It's too hard. I used to love Double Dragon. To be a dragon, you gotta be strong. Hunt the dragon. Oh, we fight for right, battling wrong with the power of the dragon. Come on now, bro. Yeah, when Hey Arnold finally hooked up with Helga, everyone was like, yo, she was creepy, though. She had a wax sculpture of a football-headed kid in her closet. Wow. And every time, remember the guy behind her? Every time that he would turn her down, the guy would, and he would just go, bop, and just punch him in the face. Crazy, bro. Exactly. Nickelodeon was a movement, bro. Cousin Skeeter. You know how we do, and you know Skeeter flows. All I want to do is hug you, because you like my skilo. Come on now, bro. Nickelodeon was it, bro. Nickelodeon had hits. iCarly, all those shows. Those are huge hits. Kim Possible. Oh, yeah. I'm your basic average girl, and I'm here to save the world. And you stop me because I'm Kim Possible. There is nothing I can't do. Come on now, we already know what it is. On and I am on my way, on and on my. It doesn't matter when or where there's trouble. Here you just call my name, Kim Possible. Call me Big Man if you want to reach me. Oh, Phineas and Ferb. There's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes around just to end it. Come on now, bro. You're not getting rid of any three of those. You're not, bro. You are not. It's impossible. You can't get rid of any three of those. They're too monumental. When you grew up in the 80s and 90s, those ones are too monumental to our living. like those networks' foundations were built in the 90s. Even further. You feel me? Drake and Josh is another big one. Like, Nickelodeon not going nowhere, bro. It's not. They had too many great comedies. Too many hitters. Sorry, bro. It's not going nowhere. It is not. It is not. But guys, that's an episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. I thank everyone for showing up and being here. Like I said, guys, if you're not already, like and subscribe. Please, how the heck do I know that? Bro, everybody knows the Kim Possible. Back then, sometimes the theme songs were better than the shows. You didn't even have to watch the shows to know the theme songs. Let's be real. Disney's theme songs, Kim Possible, what's it called? The Proud Family, right? You had all of the Timon and Pumbas, the Aladdins, the Tailspins, the Chip and Dale, the DuckTales. Think about all those themes. Hannah Montana, oh my gosh. I remember when my mom had the daycare, Hannah Montana, these little girls were going crazy for Hannah Montana. I remember Lizzie McGuire, yeah. Even Stevens, I loved Even Stevens. The Even Stevens movie was hilarious. Danny Phantom, all those, what I'm trying to say, bro, there's no, bro, like you see, please stream After Liars Luncheon, bro. Hey, when's the luncheon? Does anybody know when the luncheon is? You know I had a great theme song? Batman Beyond. I used to love the Batman Beyond theme song. It didn't have no words to it either. It was just sick. Just sick. Darkwing Duck. You know we know it. When there's trouble, we call DW. Come on now, bro. But someone tell me when the luncheon is. When's the luncheon? It's not today. The luncheon's not today, right? And no, I can't do it, bro. I cannot do it, bro. I'll probably take what they're saying and run a live later on this week to cover what they said, but I can't do another live that soon. Tell you the truth, YouTube doesn't even want you doing that. Like, to have consecutive lives like that, you have to put lives, like have a 3 to 5 hour difference in your lives and your videos. So it wouldn't even allow me. Oh my God, I could do the Stitch impersonation. If they ever needed someone to play Stitch, I could play Stitch. I could do it perfectly. Ujiji Baba! Lilo, no! Yeah. Blue punch buggy, don't punch back. Jamba, sugar, sucker, bigger. I could do the Stitch. If they ever needed a Stitch vocals, I'll be there in a minute. They said, Nitro, we think you would be great at Stitch. I'll be up there in a hurry. I can do the Stitch. Yes, I can do the Stitch. That's how much I used to like Lilo and Stitch. I used to love Lilo and Stitch. Even the song, he looks like an angel, looks like an angel, talks like an angel, talks like an angel, walk like an angel. But I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. Ooh. You tried to have me kisses. You tried to take my heart, but heaven doesn't know the devil in your eyes. Yo, somebody send Disney that clip, please. At this point, Nitro could probably fly. Listen, I want y'all to understand. I can do a lot of different things. I can't do SpongeBob. Anything I love, I could usually do. So, because I'll practice it and it'll just come. But I never liked SpongeBob. I never grew up on SpongeBob. I know it's one of the most iconic cartoons of all time. I wasn't allowed to watch it. And when I wasn't allowed to watch it, I never liked it. And then my younger siblings weren't allowed to watch it. Because let's be real, SpongeBob is an adult. It's an adult cartoon masked as a kid's cartoon. That's what it is. Because it came out when I just got to high school. Listen, I'll tell you this. If I ever learn how to fly, y'all be some of the first to know. And I'm going to make sure I'm going to say, once I learn how to fly, I'm going to come on here and say, I did not kill myself. Because you already know, you're going to say, oh, where's Nitro today? We haven't been on for a week. The government sitting there chasing me. Come here. I'm like, I'm like, fly faster. Fly faster. You know they would come after the kid. You already know they do. Yeah, my voice is almost gone. I can do Donald and I can do Daffy. Yeah. There's a couple of them I could do. But my best one is Stitch. I used to love Stitch. But guys, that's an episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. We can literally do this all day. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because it's just us just having fun. That's all this is, just us having fun. Laughing, having a great morning, talk about some news topics, and then we just have fun. But definitely, I'm glad that you guys had a great time this morning. Hope you guys have a great morning and be safe. I love you guys. This is another episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. We out of here. Remember, if you would like to donate, the Cash App is there. If you want to help out or anything else, before you know, we're at 500 subscribers, and then it's all subscription after that for the members. So, yeah. So, guys, that's the episode of the Wonder Kid Show. This is your Nitro signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace, and I am out of here, guys. Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.